What's up, crypto fiends? Average crypto investor, aka creating crypto passive income, here to talk about the Drip community and Animal Farm. These are two projects started by Forex Shark and his team and have been all the rage on the Binance Smart Chain. But how does Drip and the Animal Farm work? Can you do each of these individually, or do you need to use them together? What are the pros and cons of these projects? I will be answering all these questions and more in just a few moments. As always, nothing said in this video is financial advice, and you should always do your own research before investing into any project. First, let's talk about Drip and how it works. Drip is a deflationary daily ROI project claiming to have a guaranteed 1% daily return up to 365% of your principal amount. The way the Drip team is able to create these rewards is through a progressive tax system on buys, sells, compounds, as well as a progressive whale tax. Currently, Drip has a swap page on their website that allows you to buy Drip without the 10% buy tax. After that, there's a 10% tax on sells, 5% tax on compounds, or as Drip calls them, hydrates, 10% tax on claims, and a progressive whale tax that is shown on the screen now. All of these feed into the pool to pay out Drip holders for the rewards and keep the project sustainable. It is important to note here that any Drip that is deposited into the faucet contract is burned and can never be pulled out. This makes the contract deflationary by nature and helps to grow the overall token price. There are a few more features to the Drip protocol that I want to mention briefly. The first is the liquidity pool function that Drip calls the reservoir. To participate in the reservoir, you will send BNB to the contract and receive drop in return. The drop that you hold, in comparison to the total amount of drop in circulation, determines your shares of rewards. Anytime BNB is exchanged for drop, or vice versa, 2% is immediately distributed to other drop holders, 5% goes to the reservoir pool that pays out 2% of its balance to the drop holders daily, and 3% is permanently locked in the liquidity pool. This is a great option if you're looking for something in which your initial supply is more liquid and you want to be able to pull it out at some point of time. The other feature are teams, which is a referral system that Drip has put in place. At first, this was the thing that turned me away, but after looking more into it, it's actually a pretty smart move. In order to participate in Drip, you have to have a referral address that invited you. You enter their buddy address into the faucet when you initially stake, and this gives them a 10% bonus of your deposit amount after the 10% tax for depositing. Then the team receives a round-robin reward for each compound, which is demonstrated by this graphic. Each level of the team has their opportunity to earn the 5% reward for hydration until the process starts over again. There is also a benefit of being on a team with 5 or more direct referrers. Team accounts receive a 7.5% bonus on initial deposits and send back 2.5% to the referred account. On hydrations, the team account will receive 3.75% and the referred accounts will receive 1.25% back to them. If you're interested in joining my team, I will leave my referral link in the description and pinned comment so we can continue building out the average crypto investor Drip team. Now, this is all well and good, but how does Drip connect with the Animal Farm, and do you need to participate in both? The short answer is no. You do not need to participate in both, but there are some interplays at work. Let's first take a look at Animal Farm and then we can circle back to my current strategy. Animal Farm has 2 native tokens, dogs and pigs. Pigs are the governance token and they are subject to 3% tax on sell transactions. Dogs are the native farming token and have a 6% base tax on all transactions as well as an additional 3% on selling for a total of 9% tax on selling transactions. For the dogs tax, 3% is transferred to BUSD, which is paid out to pigs holders. The next 3% is paired with BUSD and added to the liquidity pool, increasing liquidity and stabilizing the price. The final 3% on sell transactions is burned, further increasing the price of dogs over the long term. The way to earn pigs tokens are by staking dogs tokens in one of the various pools or farms. There are 3 core farms and 1 core pool. The 3 core farms are dogs BUSD, dogs WBNB, and Drip BUSD. These 3 core farms all pay pigs, while there are other farms that pay out in dogs, including stablecoin farms like USDT/BUSD, USDC/BUSD, and DAI/BUSD. There are other farms like BTCB and ETH and BTCB wrapped BNB, but these all have higher risks of impermanent loss. If you are unfamiliar with impermanent loss, I suggest you check out this video so you can learn more. The core pool is Dog's Pool, which pays out directly to pigs, while there are other pools like Wrapped BNB and BUSD that pay out in dogs. These pigs are then staked in the pig pen where the BUSD reward is being paid out. With all of these pools, the most interesting concept to me is the Dynamic Decentralized Supply Control Algorithm, or DDSCA as the Animal Farm has coined it. This is an algorithm that can change emission rates in 25% increments based on the current price action and demand for the underlying currencies. As price approaches all-time highs, emission rates will be at 100%. As the price begins to correct, emission rates will be reduced in order to create more steady price for the underlying token. Currently, the emission rates can never go below 25% and can never go past 100%. However, the project is relatively young and always learning. Just like Drip, Animal Farm also has a referral structure in place in which you can earn 3% on all dogs rewards that your referrals earn. As with Drip, I will be leaving my referral code in the pinned comment down below if you are interested in signing up. The way that Drip interacts with the Animal Farm is through the Drip Liberation contract and the Drip Garden. The Drip Liberation contract allows you to add to the Drip BUSD contract without incurring the 10% tax on PancakeSwap. Then with the Drip BUSD LP token, you can then plant them in the Drip Garden, giving you plants. These plants produce seeds, which you can then either plant or compound so you can produce more seeds, or exchange them for more Drip BUSD LP tokens. The Drip Garden is similar to other mining games in the space, paying out a 3% daily reward, but has a time multiplier and contract multiplier that helps to incentivize new capital coming in. The new bonus multiplier can be seen under the fertilizer section and hopes to smooth out the game theory to something more like the green line on this chart. This creates an interesting loop that users can use with several tiers of compounds. So now we can get to strategies and how you can really start to maximize your gains. First off, I will say that Drip has been around since July of 2021 and Animal Farm is a newer protocol. As such, they are going to be subject to more market fluctuations and it is yet to be seen what the long-term effects of these protocols will be. However, I do have a personal strategy that I'm using to try and maximize my gains. My personal goal for every project that I find is to find a way to make $1,000 a day through that project. If I can have multiple projects earning on average $1,000 a day, then fluctuations within the individual project will not worry me as much. However, I don't have the capital to throw in to bring myself there, so we need to look at a strategy of how we can get there. Currently, Drip is paying out 1% a day with a current token price of $88.17. If we want to make $100 a day, then we would need 113.42 Drip tokens, and then we could make roughly 1.13 Drip a day before accounting for any taxes. However, that would cost us roughly $100,000 at current prices. So let's take a look at how we can utilize the Animal Farm to decrease the amount of Drip we need to earn a day. My strategy is utilizing my Drip rewards to enter the Drip Garden. I take a 10% hit on claiming my Drip, but instead of taking another 10% hit for selling all of it, I only have to sell half the amount to create my Drip BUSD LP token. Once I have my LP token, I will be planting it into the Drip Garden, earning my roughly 3% a day. From there, I will be compounding daily, and every fourth day, I will pull profits and send them to the Drip BUSD farm to start earning myself some pigs. Those pigs will then be claimed and deposited into the pig pen, where they can start earning me some BUSD. This will enable me to stop selling as much Drip to pair up with my Drip rewards to make my Drip BUSD token, and hopefully build a more reliable stablecoin income. Once my Drip Garden is pumping out enough Drip BUSD farm to my liking, I will start building out the dog single-side staking pool to earn even more pigs. I will also be alternating my deposits into the protocol between the dog single-side pool and the BUSD pool. This will allow me to jumpstart both my pigs and dogs earnings to grow my compound cycle. It will also help alleviate some of my need to pull from Drip to allow these compounds to grow. The flow looks something like this crazy chart I have on the screen behind me. I've been finalizing building out my Thor, Power, and Yield nodes reward system, but once they are completed, all my fiat will be devoted to building out this strategy. It might not be the best strategy, but I believe it will work for me within my personal risk tolerance. Are you invested into Drip or Animal Farm? Let me know in the comments below. If you aren't, make sure to check the links in the description below, as well as a pinned comment, so you can be added to my team. Do you think Drip is going to be able to maintain their 1% with their current tax structure? Time will tell, but it's certainly an interesting ride to be on. That's all for now. Stay safe, and don't worry, crypto fiends, we are all going to make it.